cat people, how are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today we are doing the makeup declutter tag. I saw this tag by two other creators, Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner and Angelica Nyqvist. Basically, I'm planning to put their links down at my description box, so after you finish with this video, please go and check them and go and check their perspective as well. Basically, in this tag, I'm gonna go through my makeup collection and I'm gonna reply to some questions, and who knows, maybe this will help me declutter some stuff that I'm not really using, I'm not really liking, and I have kind of forgotten about them. I have all 10 questions here at this paper and I'm about to start reading them. So, question number 1. Makeup item that's impractical. Well, here we have a controversy, to be honest. I'm gonna talk about Concreat Minerals, the vegan lip tint in the shade Ice Cream. Basically, as a product, this is an amazing product. I truly love it. I mean, look at it. It's a very nice bluish lip tint with some glitter and it smells like mint. It's awesome, but I think that it is really impractical because if you see here, there is a tiny wheel. Can you see it? So basically, you are expanding the product by spinning this wheel. But what's the problem here? If you finish and you want to put it back, in order not to destroy it, you cannot do it. So you need to be very careful about the amount of product that you're taking out. And to me, this can be very easily a waste of product, and I am really conscious when I'm using it, and I think that because of that, I'm not using it as often as I would have done if there wasn't this wheel right here. Question number 2. A mascara that's definitely expired. Well, to be honest, I try to use one mascara at a time, and after I finish it, and only after I finish it, I go to my next one. Nowadays, I got some PR and I'm really grateful about that. So I ended up with multiple mascaras, let's say. I ended up with more than one. So the mascara that I was using, this one right here, the Big Mood from E.l.f, I never finished it because I had to try the new ones in order to have the videos up, in order to be able to share my opinion with you. So I kinda started this one and I left it unfinished, and now it's been like 6 months or a little bit more, something like more than 6 months. So I wouldn't say that it's definitely expired. I think it's borderline. The consistency is still very good, but actually since mascara is in cream form, I try to be more kinda cautious about what I'm doing, and I try to respect a little bit more the expiration dates because I definitely do not do it when it comes to eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. So I think that 6 months is kinda borderline and it's about to be expired. So I don't say that I'm gonna stop using it, I don't say that I'm gonna throw it away yet, but in 1 or 2 months maximum, I need to throw it away, unfortunately. Number 3. A red lipstick you never wear. So, let me share a story here. I'm gonna tell you about a lipstick from We Makeup. Actually, it is in a collaboration with a Greek makeup YouTuber. Okay, her name is Yota, and it's in the shade 103. Greek name Keros. Keros means the weather or another word for time, something like that. So basically, if you see the packaging and everything is so pretty, so beautiful, but the red is a warm toned red. It's more than an orange, than a red. And since my skin, let me swatch it here for you. Yeah, can you see it? My skin has blue undertone. I have mentioned a lot of times, but if you don't know this, this means that you're new here in this channel. So first of all, welcome. My name is Antigoni. I love doing makeup. I love colors. I love glitters. So please subscribe in order to make sure that you're not gonna miss any of my future videos. Anyway, back to relevancy. As you can see, this is a very warm toned red, and although that is very nourishing for my lips and the quality is great, I don't reach for it because I don't feel that it's fitting me. I know that with some specific makeup looks, this will look kinda decent on me. But I kinda also avoid going for warm tones for my makeup looks. Yeah, I'm doing makeups like this, but they're not that common. When I bought it, I knew about this warm undertone, but I said, okay, I need to convince myself that I'm also able to wear this. And yeah, I kind of wore it 1 or 2 times and then I stopped because I have very beautiful red shades with bluish undertones and I subconsciously go for this one instead of this. But here I'm promising that I will try to use it a little bit more because the formula is actually amazing. At number 4, we have to talk about a high-end item not worth the money. And the best example here is this powder from Kosas. So I'm talking about Breezy Cloud Set and let me show you. I have hit the pan and soon I'm gonna finish this powder. Am I happy though? No, not at all. But basically, as I have told you many times, I try to avoid making waste as much as possible. That's why I try to find alternative ways to finish all the products that I have, even though I don't like them. So basically, what's the problem with this powder? If I apply just a little bit, it doesn't do anything for my face. I'm very greasy, and with this powder I feel like I have applied no powder at all. Now I try to build it up a little bit and apply a little bit more to see what's gonna happen, and this makes my face look so cakey. I'm not happy with this powder. Definitely I'm not gonna buy it again. Definitely doesn't worth the money at all. And I'm kinda unhappy because I would like to support brands like Kosas because they're cruelty-free, they're vegan, they're clean, they try not to use a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. But when I see products like that with very high prices, nah, for me, it's a no from me. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. So in this video we have mentioned multiple times the word shade, like the wrong shade of foundation and stuff like that. That's why I decided to tell you the Greek word for shade. So in Greek we say απόχρωση. Say with me, απόχρωση. Απόχρωση. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word απόχρωση, or tell me if you had ever a foundation in the wrong απόχρωση. Next question, a drugstore dud. So basically, I'm gonna talk about this. This palette is from Essence. This is the Dumbo collaboration with Disney. It was limited edition, and let me tell you, I'm very happy that it was limited edition. I'm very happy that you cannot find it nowhere these days because this palette is trash. Unfortunately, like, I loved the packaging so much and I was so positive when I tried to review this palette, but actually it doesn't do anything. When you try to blend the colors, they keep disappearing into nothing. This is very bad because nothing seems to work there. Like, the mattes are just nothing. The shimmers, no, they're very bad. I try to apply them with my fingers. I try to apply them with a kind of wet brush, nothing worked. I even tried to apply them with my NYX silicone brush. It didn't work at all. So I don't really know what to do with this palette. And if you see, as a color story, as a color scheme, is a very beautiful palette. And I had high expectations from the packaging, from the colors that I saw, even when I saw this kind of marbly Circus Star is called the shade. But unfortunately, it's not working. Let me try to do some swatches here for you. As a swatch, it kind of works, but still you can see how sheer it is on my hand. And I really don't want to have these eyeshadows on my eyes. So if you have any ideas, what can I do with this palette? Because again, I don't want to make any waste. Please write down in the comments and tell me, what can I do with this? Well, time flies. I think that this video is way too long until now. So the plan here is to say bye-bye, to leave you continue your day, do your works, do whatever you want to do. But I promise you that tomorrow we will have the part 2 where I'm gonna finish answering to all questions that I have on my list. There are 10 questions. I have already replied to 5, so stay tuned for tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and until tomorrow, bye bye!